to then intake drugs because you're so impulsive. You can't take time to think. There's a direct connection between impulsive orientations and drug addictions. Telo winje gima wacho in the next chapter. Wacho on what is culture. Culture is not merely a knowledge of song and dance, the way we dress and behave. Kitege timbeki. That's very superficial. Culture is a way of thinking. It is an intellectual system. It is a system of self-control. It is the psychic system which subjects impulses and stuff to examination and subjects impulses and desires to evaluation in terms of long-term goals. You say, I would like this, but in terms of where I want to go, I won't indulge myself at this time. Let me delay gratification. But people without culture, people who are whose very self-definition is not in line with the long-term social goals and transcendent values, are people who have no reason not to take a drug. They can't give themselves a reason. Well, why not? What have I got to lose? He can't imagine himself a reason. But culture gives him a reason. It gives him a long-term goal. It gives him a comparative system. This is not compatible with where I want to go. This is going to take me off path. I will lose my honor, and so forth if I go this way. This is not compatible with the survival of my people. This is not compatible with taking care of my family. This is not compatible for producing for my group, and so forth. I want to real bad, but I'm going to forsake it. How do you do that? You train the young boy to resist temptation. You train him to master his impulses. You train him and make him know that being a man is the mastery of impulses. You not only let him know it is the mastery of impulses and spontaneous erratic behaviors, but a mastery of knowledge as well, a mastery of systems. That is why manhood and competence are related one to the other in a very definite sort of way. You must be competent and efficient. If you think this manhood training only applies where life is harsh, or where there is a patriarchal difference between men and women, you are not correct in that regard. You will still get severe manhood training even in groups such as the Kung Bushmen, who are noted for their egalitarianism, non-sexism, and so forth. There you will get a very similar type of training for the male. So the idea that your men are being taught this. Therefore, they can rule over and abuse women is incorrect. It is not set up for that reason. So, Nikiwatch about manhood training, it is not you're teaching them like that so that they abuse women. Mago misinterpretations Mikelo Sani. It don't give it called self-control. Nikech kaka story Mikelo Gacham Ngamano nego chiege kod ntinde. Lack of self-control.